Alright, so now let's write the JSX for the profile page. So I gotta come here and let me shrink this up quite a bit. So it adjusts when you get to this mobile width. So I gotta come here and first off let's clear this guy, and then inside this one we're gonna give it a class name of, so we're gonna say profile, and then I'll just add some margin on the top and bottom, so 2 rems. Yeah, okay, so first off let's have the scenario where we are loading. So I'll say if it's loading, then I simply want to show the spinner image, so not the full screen loader, just the spinner image, and then I'll just close that like so. Let's make sure we import it. So that's settled. Then now we're just going to have an empty fragment in here. Okay, then here I would have another curly braces. I'll say that if it has finished loading, so if not is loading, then and, sorry, that should be and operator, the profile is equal to null, triple equals to null. Then what do I want to do? Ternary operator, open this up. You know what, sorry, I'll just open this up and then I'll just add the else block so that I can explain. So this is the else block. So you know what I'm trying to do here? I'm saying that look, if it has finished loading and for some reason we don't get any profile, so profile is still equal to null and then it has finished loading, then I know that something is wrong. So here I'll just say, I don't know exactly what may be wrong. Maybe there's an error somewhere, I don't know. But here I'll just say that something went wrong. Something went wrong. And maybe please reload page. You know, I'm not polite here, but I'm sure the user will understand. I don't want to write too many things. Okay, let me just be polite. Please reload the page. Okay, now, so what if the loading has completed and then we have the profile data? In the else block here is where we'll now display the profile data. So we're going to put it inside the card. So here I'll just say card, tap that, and then this card is going to have a card class. So card class, which is going to be like so. So now the first one is going to be card, then we're going to now have this other class dash dash flex direction column. So basically this class will just help us to adjust the what's it called, this component here when it's in the mobile width. Okay, let's import the card component, and I'll import that, and then we can now build everything inside of this card. So I'll come here, tab, and the first thing we have is this image. So here I'll create a span that I'll give a class of profile photo hyphen photo. Tab that, open up, then inside is where I have my image. The image is going to have a source which is going to be dynamic, and what we're interested in is the profile dot what photo. So we saved it as photo. So but we also want it to be like this, optional chaining. So check if the profile has a photo. If it does have a photo, display it. If it doesn't have a photo, just don't throw an error, ignore it. That's what we just did here. And then for the alt text, I'll just say maybe profile pic. Okay, that's fine. Now we can maybe save and just see if we're able to at least get the profile photo. So I'll come here and then let me just, so you see we get the profile photo, but it's the default photo that we saved when we were creating that user, which is fine. So most important thing is that we're on the right track. So let's come back here to our code, and I need to just look at the finished product so that it will help me, you know. So I'll come below the profile photo span, and then I'll just have another span that will have a class of profile data, profile hyphen data. Tap that. Aha, so now what are the pieces of data we want? So first off, I'll have my bold tag. So here we'll say name, and then let's just add a like so. Then we're now going to have the profile name. So curly braces, profile dot name, and then I'm also going to use optional chain in here so that it doesn't throw an error when the profile is being fetched from the back end. So we have profile name, we have the email. So let's duplicate this, and then let's just change this to email, and then this is also going to be profile dot email. Then let's duplicate this. We have, what do we have next? Phone number. So here we have phone, like so. This is going to be profile dot phone, phone. Then lastly we have the bio. So I'll duplicate this as well, and this is going to be bio. And you guessed right, this is going to be profile dot bio. Okay, so now what do we have last here? We have this button to edit the profile. Okay, so here I'll just come below this paragraph, still within the span, and I'll just have a div that will just hold it. Now that div, first off, let me create a link, because when you click on this edit profile, we need to go somewhere. So that's going to be the link, which I will import from React Router DOM. Then I'll create a to property. So where do I want this link to go to? Well, I want it to go to a / edit profile. So edit hyphen profile. Okay. Then inside I'll just have the button. So button, and let's tap that first, and it's going to say edit profile. So here in this button, we'll now give it a class name of --btn, then --btn hyphen primary, like so. Great. Now I've not created this link, this route, but we're going to create it, don't worry. So just go ahead and save, and then let's come to the project we're building. Aha, so you see we're able to get the data about the user, Zeno, the email, then the default phone number and default bio. All right, so technically, oh, I think I clicked something I was not supposed to click. Oh, so technically, the next video now we're going to write the functionality to edit the profile. All right, see you in the next one.